I heard someone say in conversation, loneliness is hell. Now, they didn't know that, but they made a very profound theological statement because loneliness is indeed hell. We search for definitions of hell. We look at the Bible. Fire and brimstone and judgment, annihilation, all kinds of definition. But the most overwhelming definition of hell I know anything about is hell is a place where you can do anything and everything you've ever wanted to do. Think about it. Hell, a place where you and I, if we went there, could do anything and everything we've ever wanted to do. You want to make money, live in big houses, whatever you wanted to do, you can do it. That's hell. There's only one little catch to it. You can do anything and everything you've ever wanted to do alone. Alone. Separated away from any living being forever and forever and forever. Loneliness is a overpowering word. It's a overwhelming word. To be alone, to be destitute, would be without any kind of relationship. Way back, if you study the English language, you'll find out that loneliness was not used very much. Until about the 16th century, you find the first definition, and it's very terse. It says, loneliness, a condition of being in solitude. And that's it. And it's not used very much. In fact, in the latter part of the 17th century, a guy named John Rudd put together a glossary of words that were rarely used. And in that glossary of words happened to be the word loneliness. Because during the early years of civilization and the early years of history in the Western world, nobody had time to be lonely. But then it evolved until finally, I remember in high school, most of us studied John Milton. And we read that little book, Paradise Lost, his poem there. And in that poem, it's a very interesting little statement there, not verbatim, but it has Satan saying that when I walked the road from hell all the way into the Garden of Eden, that road was never traveled before, and it was indeed a lonely road. Satan has always been connected with loneliness. In fact, Satan is the primary merchant of loneliness. He has sold loneliness, he has peddled loneliness, and the tragedy is now in our 21st century world, we're buying into loneliness. And a lot of people, when they've been separated in and of themselves with their immediate family, they feel that loneliness is indeed hell.